Yeah, I know what you're about to say, but listen, I kind of had to. This is City Skylines Remastered, and of course, my name is Underdog. The past 72 hours have been very strange, not just in terms of this game and what's going on around the whole city's scape and community, but there's been some other things that have been very strange, and we need to discuss a lot of things. First of all, the last time I played this, we recreated Boston, and it was a long time ago. And I think I pretty much said, I am done with cities. I will never play cities again. I will never stream cities again. And here I am, once again, for the millionth time breaking that promise. But there has been a big update with a major expansion, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's 10 more maps, and we can just look at them real quick. It is Map Pack 4. That includes Badland Ridges, Midshire, Oxbow River, Paradise Coast, Pine Lakes, Rock Valley, Ronstein Castle, Starfort Delta, Sunny Keys, and Victory Harbor. Now, the only map I've seen so far is the first one, and we'll go over that in a second. But I do importantly need to mention that there is a bunch of links in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, please go down there and click on all of them. Go check out my other stuff because I've been so focused on other platforms than Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch, I appreciate your support, but I have found a new home for content, and it's a lot different. So I hope you support me over on TikTok. That's right, I'm officially a TikToker. I've completed my first month of TikTok. Anyway, let's load into Badland Ridges. So yeah, there's what is it called? A collective expansion here. So we got a map pack, a music pack, and a build pack, which I think is just for a small area. I think it's just a, what do you call it, a zoning one or a district style. But yeah, so this map, you can see I've already done some building on it because I couldn't help myself. But you didn't miss a whole lot of that, and we'll do some building obviously today. That's what the whole game is all about. But I wanted to go over this map because it's obviously very flat. It's desert themed, which is weird because I think the creator build pack or whatever, the modded thing, is that it's Shibuya, which is Japanese. And I want to check if it's under building styles. Shops of Shibuya is for commercial districts only. So it's light blue and dark blue. And then they should have thrown in some pieces here. Okay, yeah, we only got 3 unique buildings, and I don't know if they added ploppables. Oh, they did, yeah. Look at this. There's a little park here. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a pretty one. I like that one. That's like a walkway, too. You could use that between buildings. It kind of almost looks like pedestrian style, so I like that. And if there's anything else, we'll find it eventually. But the big thing for me personally is the maps. I care about the maps, and this first map I would give a grade of a 7. On the scale of 1 to 10, I think this is a 7 because it's really flat. I like the desert biome, but there's also a lot of farming land. And if we look here, yeah, you can see there's all these plots for farms and stuff. And then I've already built an ore mine up in the hill over here, so BR mining. And we're just getting some ore, turning it into metal, and then shipping it out for profit. I've already built power and transport. I have a train station, but no other stops other than this one. There's a bus station with a little turnaround. I got the courthouse. And I didn't really have any plans for this build other than to make it look clean and try to focus on the old school style because it's Europe. This map is apparently Europe. I don't understand why it's a European map with like a Japanese building style added in there. I don't know. It feels confused. I know I'm saying a lot of words, but the most important words you need to hear are that this new update to City Skylines came at a point where people were expecting Cities Skylines 2 on console, because I can't believe that it's been 2 years since that was supposed to happen, and it never did, because the game was unfunctional and a complete disaster at launch. So we've already made fun of Paradox for that, and I don't want to spend breath on negative things. But people on Twitter were mad. Is that a surprise to anybody? I don't think so. But yeah, people are like, why are you dropping content creator packs for Remaster instead of, focusing on Cities 2? And I understand that sentiment, and I understand that message and that feeling, but I'd hate to tell you guys this if you don't already know about City Skylines. It's 2 separate teams for the first one and the second one. There's, some people are crossed over, but the content creator stuff is not... Paradox doesn't make it, they just approve it. Like, this is the community's keeping this game alive because they know that Cities 2 is poop. It's poopy. Kozawa Park, huh? I just want to see what this one looks like. So this one's cool because it sinks down. Can I get in there? Oh no, I float above it. That's a shame. This would be good in like the center of a city though. Or the center of a plaza, like with big buildings. I don't know if there's anywhere I want to put it, but maybe over by the arena. I don't know. Maybe across from the courthouse. Yeah, but then that space doesn't fit exactly either. How about next to the courthouse? Whatever. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think they added any new plants or anything. Yeah, they didn't add a whole lot besides the maps, so that's the big thing for the update. And I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, well, I gotta play it. Actually, I have to play it. So, we got some major roads. I did some editing on the roads, obviously. Because it was like this. It was like this over here, where it's split off-ramps, and that's been a design style for a lot of the creators. And it looks nice, but also makes it more difficult to plan out like a city in the middle. So I just repaved and did a medium-sized 4-lane road for the majors, and then 2-lane with grass for the minor streets. Elevated some of this train to go over so there's not as many crossings. And then I think they did add new intersection types. Yeah, so if you see Content Creator Pack Map 4, you got the split trumpet, which looks like that. The asymmetric dumbbell. So some of these are actually really cool. Right angle dumbbell, and I can't wait to play around with all of these. Braided interchange, which is a great one. Diamond interchange, this is just like if you need an angle really quick. Asymmetric trumpet, once again, going from one side to another. Another different three-way roundabout. Highway to elevated, which is good for city center. Double highway, this is a little bit crazy, but we love it. And then the magic roundabout, because somebody was having too much fun and needed more circles. And I don't think they added any other things. Maybe this, I don't know, police box, I thought we already had this, but this might be new. There's so much stuff in this game, as like I don't remember what's new and what's not, but yeah, I don't think they added individuals or a lot of ploppables, so. Yeah. Alright, now that I'm out of breath and it's been 10 minutes of dialogue, let's look over at the mine. So I am trying to organize my storage. This should be regular ore, and this should be metals, because we're grinding and turning some of the ore into metals, but not all of it. And then this is zoned ore industry, which obviously is already here. If you look on the district panel, yeah, I already painted all these out. And then West Barlow, Barlow Square is obviously the center of everything. And then I was going to expand over here where I have a dump, and maybe I'll make this part Shibuya. Which I think Shibuya is going to be like clustery, right? It's going to be all clustered shops. Shibuya is like the center of Tokyo. And it's going to look weird in European build, but I think I have to do it. I have to do it for both, so it's gonna take a lot to rebuild everything. Shops of Shibuya. Let's just fast forward. So the problem with not only the past 72 hours, but with the pack that they added, this district style for Shops of Shibuya was not working for PlayStation owners. Like when you tried to download it or install it to your console, it wouldn't work, and it said there was an error, which is the first time I've seen that on an add-on for this game. So I don't know what was going on with that. They said it was on PlayStation Store side, but I've never seen it happen before with this video game. I've seen it happen with other things. So I don't know who screwed it up, but they should get in trouble or something. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that thought process. Yeah, we're just gonna rebuild and see what pops up. Get some of the Shibuya style. Buy it all. Shop till you drop. They look very box shaped. Wings, discount sales. I wonder if the light blues look the same as the dark blues. But like I said, I don't have a lot of shops over here. I think they're all the same. Maybe. No, these look different. Like I said, I haven't seen any of these buildings yet, so. But it's nice to have something for like a future Japanese build if we want to go that way. I didn't think this was the map for it. Like I said, it's kind of confusing that this map would be doing that. European style map with Japanese buildings is a odd mix. It's an odd mix, and now we're stuck doing City Skylines Remastered all over again. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss all that dialogue that I had to get out of the way? I said a lot of things. I said a lot there. I'll put some offices up front. on the water side. Maybe some shops, some little shops here. Yeah, paint. I'd like to paint the whole thing blue. Light blue. And maybe some offices over here, since this is not really industry, but dump area. We could add some industry just around the corner or whatever. Paint some yellow over here. Yes, so I don't know if now's the time to talk about it, but I like Twitch. But I feel like I've done everything here that I can do, because my channel isn't growing. The viewership is like 0. And I'm supposed to pretend those things don't bother me, but after so much effort, they do. You know, I've put years into content, and I feel like YouTube at this point, things have changed so much and are so different that I really only use it as a place for VODs. So my current hub for content has been Twitch for a long time, and I feel like the returns on Twitch are not what I want them to be. And I appreciate all the support from everybody that's following and subscribed and all that. I'm not blaming anybody. But I guess it's something I need to talk about while we're live, because I feel like I owe it to you and I owe it to myself to explain what's going on. Over the past 72 hours, I have grown substantially on TikTok. To the point of it's more rewarding, both just as a content creator. The instant feedback is the #1 thing for me. I've never done this for money. I've never made videos for any other purpose than entertainment and sharing my passions and things I'm interested in. And the instant feedback. A long time ago, when I started YouTube and started streaming live, it was about the live streaming atmosphere of communicating with other people. If I tell a joke, somebody laughing and typing LOL in the chat, as simple as that is, that to me is everything. To know that people are out there listening and caring and enjoying what I'm doing and have the same passions and feelings and ideas that I do is more rewarding than anything else. Just the back and forth conversation of somebody typing in the chat and then me responding to it, that's addictive. I mean, maybe because I have ADHD and I need constant feed into my mind, right? I need the feedback. I like constructive criticism. I like being told if people are enjoying what I'm doing. I like knowing that I'm funny and handsome and come on, man, I gotta be real with you guys. And TikTok has given me all that in the past 72 hours, more than Twitch ever has. That's the truth. That's what I'm getting at, is that my primary focus for content right now is on TikTok. That's where I am mentally. Because I tried it as an experiment, and it had the rewards there are instant. And the platforms are very different. The communities are very different. And I feel like Twitch, people pop in and say hello every now and then. And I like it. I love that you guys do that. And I again, appreciate it. The support is never taken for granted. But TikTok is just more, and it's instant, and it's faster. And I've done a few lives, and not every live has been super successful, I'm not going to lie. But it's like up and down. And then I've had some moments where there was a bunch of people like on my live, and we're all chatting about video games and superheroes and nerd stuff. And I talked for like 2 hours about Star Trek on TikTok, and people loved it. People loved that I was so into something. And I've been making non-gaming content, which is nice for me, because that's been a focus for so long, right? Like, that's all I've been doing for 10 years, dude, is gaming-focused content on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. It's like, I was burned out. I was burned out on it. And TikTok has allowed me to explore creatively. And do like IRL stuff and skits and jokes, and I get to talk about comics, which I've gotten more into over the past like year or two. So that's why I'm asking you guys, if you're watching live or if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a link to my TikTok. Please come over there and check it out. Please. Please come check it out. It's different. It's way different than this. And it's like, I still like video games. I'm not gonna stop playing video games, but it's just not. I'm way more interested in what I can do otherwise. Like, I felt like I was at a dead end with Twitch lately. Like, the past couple months, to be honest, I felt like I'm not getting the growth I want or I think I deserve. I'm not saying my content is the best content. It's like, I don't think I'm the best, most entertaining person, but I feel like I deserve more than what I'm getting. And TikTok gave me that in like a month, you know? And I'm not gonna say it's like not hard work, because obviously it's hard work, but I feel like Twitch there's no way to move forward. Unless I get rated by like a huge content creator, there's really no way for me to grow on this platform. There just isn't. Like, those tools don't exist. Getting noticed or getting featured or getting partnered or any of that, like, it's not possible unless your community is actively growing all the time. Like, I don't even know if I've gotten follows recently. Like, it's been I've maybe gotten a few. But it's like, my number never goes up anymore. Like, the channel's not growing. And is it my fault? Potentially. But I also think, like, Twitch is just not great on that. Twitch doesn't, oops. I did not mean to delete this road. It happens. Twitch doesn't really promote smaller creators at all. They're too busy, you know, promoting the same 5, like, top creators over and over and over. It's like, look what Kai Cenat did with The Rock and John Cena, and he had Linkin Park performing live on his thing. It's like, alright, I can't compete with that. Look what, you know, big booby streamer did this time, and look at her do a cartwheel and bounce her boobies. It's like, I can't compete with that. Look at Casio screaming at the top of his lungs, and everybody thinks loud equals funny. Like, I can't compete with that. And I shouldn't have to. So I think, unless something horrible, unless I get, like, banned from TikTok, I think that's going to be my focus in the future. And I just wanted to talk about that for a while. And I hope somebody heard me talk about this, because I'm not, like, done with gaming stuff. There's still some major titles I want to get through. But it's like I want to focus on something else for a while. So if I'm not doing as many streams or playing as many games, now you know why. Because somebody asked me, they're like, yeah, you didn't stream for a couple days. Yeah, because I was over on TikTok. And I was streaming on TikTok. And it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. So I know I put a bus station here. So I probably should paint a district and then add some more bus routes. I think maybe these should be separate. Yeah, this should be like separate, because that's going to be like farming industrial there. And then this is going to be something else. I think this will probably be low-end housing. Light green stuff. Yeah, up until this road right here. There you go. It's kind of, yeah, it looks like there was a river or something. I like the design of this map. Like I said, I think it's a 7. The major problem with this map is that there's not like a big source of water. Like the river is really small. So you might have to put a lot of these water towers around your map. Or even use the, what do they call this? The condensation tower from the Africa pack. I put one of those in there. Get some water running back in. Let's try Victory. Victory, it's a town. We can do shops as Shibuya everywhere, I guess. Power, water, smoke. Education boost. I don't know if I need the park boost. Did I put the park boost over here? I don't remember. Yeah, I did, so maybe. I don't know if there will be a lot of parks. Park boost. And then free Wi-Fi. Tax raise for light green. That's it, I think, for those. So let's see. We've got the Trauma Department Store, flagship store for the large retailer. So this is like at the center of Shibuya. It's a big building, bro. Oh, I mean, I wonder if this would be better on like an angled road. Or like here. Like at the corner of somewhere. Yeah, let's try at the far corner or something. It should act as a store, but also, I guess, a unique building. And then this one is Parado Hall, a home for high culture and performance art. This can definitely go over here. Yeah, put that on that corner. And then this is City of Art, Museum of Art. I like this one. A lot of different angles and things on there. That's a great building for a city. We love shapes. We love different shapes. And yeah, the Queen of Hearts. We'll put that next to it. Just because, why not? Maybe a walking path behind or something. Let's use some trees. I need something that perfectly fits there, but I don't know if that's gonna happen for me. Parking lots. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to go crazy with unique buildings here. I'm just thinking what else I can put down that'll work in the middle of everything else. Maybe a tennis court. Just an awkward, feels like an awkward space there. Alright, bus stops for here. So there, up there. Yeah, make a loop. One there, one in the middle, and one on the bridge, I guess. That probably works. And then to the university, and then loop it around and come back. So that, yeah, that way you get some sort of transfer. And come back here. Bus lines, I think I was doing 110 percentage on this map. Biofuel bus capacity 40. And since it's going to be light green, we can paint it light green. And then this should start sending out some biofuel buses. They got little leaves on them, dude. If you zoom in, there's actually little leaves. Look at, hey, biofuel. It's clean energy. Yeah, I don't know if anybody cares about my economy buffs, but here you go. Garbage 125 is the biggest one, because I didn't want to have a bunch of dumps everywhere. Didn't want to maximize pollution. The thing is, like, I don't know if we should check out. I kind of want to just look at all the maps now. We've been talking for like half an hour. And I feel like what I want to do is just look at the other maps. So, yeah, we'll do like a rating. Number ratings and everything. It doesn't matter. Midshire. Midshire. So this says temperate. I don't really want to stream like through 10 more maps of this game. I just wanted to talk about what's been going on with cities, which is pretty much just people being mad that Cities 2 isn't getting fixed and that the community is keeping Remastered alive. So a larger river here. Look at this. I love these preset things. Oh, it's so pretty. Lots of trees on this map. This is like all farmland too. Little mazes of trees. These are just plots after plots after plots, and it looks like you got your trumpet build there for the intersection, and crazy clover leaf there. Make sure that's involved in your build. I don't know where you would focus your like main downtown. I guess like here. But this is also cool. Yeah, preset circles. Oh, look at they made tiny circles. Thank you. Thank you for the tiny circles. Yeah, I would try to turn this into a park without destroying too much of it, though. That's great. It's weird because the other one is named after a castle or something. So maybe this person just really liked castles. Whoever made this. Let's look at the. We always look at the natural resources. Oh my God, it's patched everywhere. You can do whatever you want with industry. That's great. What a playground there. A piece of art. It's flat. I love my flat maps, but I don't think this is a great map for like a major city. So I'm gonna give this one like a 6. I think it's good. Like this part right here is really cool. I'll give this one a 6. So the first map gets a first map got a 7. Right, Badlands Ridges I gave a 7. Second map, which was a Midland, what is it? I don't even remember. What was it called? Midshire. There we go. Midshire is a 6, and then Oxbow River. Oxbow River. I just need the max squares to check these out. I don't need everything unlocked, right? Okay, Oxbow River. Well, the center is a huge island. And again, yeah, whoever made this content pack was obsessed with castles. Because I instantly see another weird loop around. Not crazy about that. Trains on this map. And there's a quarry there. Hold on. Sorry. It's been a long time since I played this. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I just need all tiles. All tiles and then 25. That's all I need. I don't need the other things. Is that preset quarry actually for ore? I hope so. Because there was a map before on the previous pack that we loved because it was a huge quarry and I got to build into it, which was kind of fun. It's not a thing you get to do a lot in this game. There's also some interesting stuff happening up here. I don't know, there's a circle of trees up there. I don't know what's up with that, but look at that. Oh, yeah, it is. Alright. So if you want to cut down into that and get some ore, you could have fun. That would be fun to do. That would be fun to do. I'm gonna give that. I mean, that map looked like there was a lot you could do. I'm gonna give that map actually another 7. They all seem like they're flat with castles and options. So this one gets a 7, and then Paradise Coast. I'll just click on everything, whatever. Okay, so... Huh. Well, this one is obviously much more tropical, but I hate when the map gets cut off and I can't expand the build. Like up here. Like when I can see land but I can't build to it, that always upsets me. So that's gonna set the rating back. A lot of coastline though. A lot of coastline. And if you like coastline maps, this is for you. Looks like a lot of dirt roads too. Train. I mean, there's some interesting stuff off the map. That's my problem. Put the interesting stuff on the map. It's not really a great place for a major, like, central city either. I'm gonna give this one like a 3. That might be harsh, but there's other maps that are like this and way better. And then they don't give us a lot of coastal stuff. Like, I've always complained that there's not enough stuff in game for build like that. I wish there was. We need like a beach pack. So I'm sorry, but Paradise Coast got a 3. Pine Lakes. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I should check the water sources are important. And then natural resources are important for rating a map. That's true. I guess I should have looked at that. But I'm assuming there was fishing there. Fishing counts as a major natural resource. Oh, this reminds me of that other one. We got like some capes going on. Hold on, can I build up there? Yes, I can. How high up can I go, though? There's water down there. Alright, well, let's see. There's a crazy train loop. I don't know if I've seen that before. They were having fun, that's what that means. A train loop. Okay. There's a preset intersection. There's some roads already placed here for your build. And I imagine that's where your downtown center city would be. And then you could do something with ships here. Let's do natural resources. Not a lot of oil. Not a lot of oil. Also, this map is really small compared to the other ones. Like, even when you fully expand it, this map is really small. And not a whole lot of interesting stuff here. So, shellfish. Could do something with shellfish. I'm gonna give this one like a 5. It seems okay. It's not exciting. It's not bad. It's not great. It's a 5. So we got 7, 6, 7, 3, and 5. Maybe there's a better map at the end. Who knows? Rock Valley. Let's go over Rock Valley. Okay. Well, that's an interesting start already. Loop into a square. Pre-placed castles and what looks like old houses. I don't know where you would want to go on this map. I guess up this way. There's a lake. You could do something around the lake. there is a river that cuts through into that. So you could do something interesting with that. Again, train following a highway and then cutting back around. So you could do something with the trains. This is a great designed river because it actually looks pretty realistic with the way the mud is there. So I have to add that as a consideration for the rating. Looks like a little bit of farmland, but maybe not. This maybe not be like a big industrial map here. I mean, you got the running water for your source. You could build a major city like here, or even here, or even up here, or right there. So, yeah, this one's like I'm feeling like a 6 is an honest answer on this one. This is a 6. It's better than the last map. Because there's more, like, things you can do. And you could make it, campground focused with the lake there. Which is different. Something different that we don't always do. Okay. Ronstein or Ronstein Castle. So let's see. Let's see this big castle somebody built. Shout out to the content creators. Keeping cities alive for people like me. I might just play some of this offline, you know? That's probably what I'll end up doing. I could stream it. I could stream myself building on this castle. Look at this. Come on, dude. I wouldn't even want to touch that, though. That's the thing, is like, can we turn that into a park and monetize it? Because otherwise, I would not want to touch this. Look at this. This is all handcrafted. This is so beautiful. This is so well made. What a cool shot. Oh, yeah, you have to build your city with a view of that, too. I mean, we gotta consider that, and then there's a huge lake there. Like, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. There's a lot going on here. There's like a big lake over here, too. With a highway besides it. Which would be cool if we kept it really busy. You could do something with boats on this map, probably. If you found a way to cut a canal through here, which I would probably do, which would piss the game off, but I would like to do that. Or I guess you could try to turn this river into a canal, too. Because look at this. That's a lot of water. Gorgeous map. You know what? I'm feeling like this one's like an 8. This one's an 8, dude. The castle came in clutch with the 8. Yeah, this one, I don't even need to look at anything else. Because I can tell that's farmland. I can tell that's farmland from here. Just the way that it's colored. Little streaks of oil in there. There's probably some low-level fishing in the lakes. Some anchovy stuff you could do. I mean, you could probably put hiking paths like up this mountain around it too. Oh, man, yeah, I really want to build on this map. Yeah, this map slaps. That map was a good map. That map was a good map. And now, Starfort Delta. Sounds interesting. Starfort Delta. Weird circle of trees to start me off. Oh, there it is. Is that where? That's where it's at, right? There's a couple directions to go on this one, too. Can't go out there. Can't go down there. Can't go further. So this one's stuck like an inland build, which is a shame that I can't reach to that. Because I don't know if that's supposed to be a river or a canal, but that looks like it would be fun to do some harbor slash boating stuff. Same thing as this. And then what do you build here? Because in the game, like, this is cool. I'm not saying it's not cool. Obviously, it's cool. But what do you build here, right? Because in the game, there's not, like, a lot of military stuff. I mean, I guess you make this a huge park. Like a gigantic park, and you monetize it that way. Like, custom add cannons and statues. But there's really not much more you can do. Maybe add a museum in there. It's a cool idea. I like the idea. I don't know what I would do, like, over here, I guess would be the center of the build. I want to like it more than I do. Let's see. Some deep fertilized land there. Some forest, not a lot. I don't know. I don't know what to give this one. I want to. I'm feeling maybe it's a 5. It's a 5 because like there's potential. There's a lot of water, but I don't like things that are like locked inland. That kind of pisses me off when I can't reach to the edge of something. All right, 2 more. Sunny Keys. Sunny Keys. I'm glad that we're getting more tropical here. I do like me a good tropical map. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Well, I already see lots of palm trees. Okay. This one looks like it might let me actually get to the edge. Maybe. Kind of. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Why does it let me go down? Why do you let me go down and not up? Well, it lets me reach out there. Doesn't let me reach to the edge of that. Sunny Keys. I mean, if you like waterfront stuff, once again, tropical waterfront build, and we don't have a lot of waterfront options, so I can't honestly give this one a higher rating than like a 4. That sounds super harsh, but this is mostly water. There's not a lot of building land to be done. You can find something to do, but there's really not, like, your city center goes here, and then what? You know? And then what? You'd have to add other modes of transport. Maybe that's an airport map. You know? Maybe that's an airport map. But I'm gonna give this one a 4. It feels mean, but that's the truth. Because there's other tropical maps that do the same thing, but better. So I have to consider that. And then the last map in the pack, Victory Harbor. Save the best for last, please. And be Japanese inspired, because we got all the Shibuya stuff. Wow. Oh, that's so pretty. Well, good first impression. Not a lot of building land. Oh my god, it's locked in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we are locked. Oh, it's so small. There's really not much you can do, is there? Oh no, dude. That's a shame. There's nowhere else you can build, and it doesn't reach out to there. Oh, had such high hopes. This is just such a cool spot, though. I mean, you can definitely do Japanese inspired here, for sure. It's interesting that this is all farmland, but maybe they did that on purpose. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get rid of this mountain because it looks like it belongs there. So the only thing I could think to do to add more build space would be to cut that in half, but that would be wrong to do. I guess you could flatten this one out. That would be okay. This might give you that feeling of like Japan, though. Like everything has to be clustered together. So maybe I'll be nicer to this one and give it like a 7. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Because I think you could do stuff with the DLC there. Alright. Well, let's go back here and build for a little bit. So yeah, 7, 8, 5, 4, 7. Couple good maps. One really good map and a couple interesting spots, but nothing like mind-blowing or new. Nothing I haven't seen before, really. This needs garbage control. I'll just rebuild that. Police. Police station. It's a small police station, but we'll put it there. Your industry. Do. Let's just paint this district so I can say that I did it. Somehow make this like a mix of regular and farming. Because if I zone it for farming, these are all gonna change, and I don't really want them to do that. So we'll just put like a farming thing, but not paint it, or not make the whole district that way. It's okay if that gets polluted, it's fine. Strange farms. There you go. So there, it's very strange. Yeah, like some sort of highway connection down here would probably do a lot for me too. Instead of building like a weird pre-made intersection, I'll just do ramps. Is a tunnel the right answer? 'Cause I need to get across. There you go. Just have to make sure that it's all facing the same way, yeah? So that'll get you back up. Yeah, but if you need to go other ways, that's what you're gonna have to do. Why did this come out straight like that? Come on. Connect. Game, please. Another tunnel. Don't make me do a billion tunnels. There you go. And then make this a two-laner. Ugh. Maybe I need the snapping off. It looks a bit rough, but it should work. The rain is ruining everything. Hold on. There we go. The rain was lagging my game. Which you can do if you've got a billion other things going on. Especially since I have, like, you know, mods on and everything unlocked. I've got all the settings switched and flipped. Alright, so look at these Shibuya buildings. Look at this one. That's a nice one. That's just a convenience store. Yeah, definitely a different vibe. Some of them are curvy, but most of them are just plain square. I wonder, what do they look like at night? What color do they glow? Do they glow at all? Some are all lit up. This one's different. Kind of just white lighting, I guess. Seems like not a lot of them really stand out at night. And these, I don't know what these look like because they're not getting powered properly. Most things I do now are like energy efficient, so they really won't show up at night anyway. Gotta save your power, save your water. Run your city correctly and cleanly. So yeah, I just had to basically come on, talk about cities getting this map back. And, like, I don't feel the need to stream all 10 maps. I just don't. I'm not. It's not even that I'm like. It's not even a cities thing. It's a streaming games thing. Like, I'm so burnt out. And like I said, so focused on TikTok and other stuff. Gotta make changes for, like, I gotta do what's best for me. Gotta make changes that are gonna work out. And make myself as happy as I can be. And, like, TikTok is not what I thought it was. I made fun of it for so long. And then I tried it, and it's been, my gosh, incredible, like, unbelievably incredible. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's like the perfect app, but the people I've already connected with are really, really cool. Like, I've made friends in the past month that I wouldn't have otherwise, and they're so nice. They're so nice to me. They're way nicer than they have every right to be. Like, I've learned so much. They've taught me everything about, like, how to TikTok correctly. And there's, like, no gatekeeping over there. It's wild. Because on Twitch, the only suggestion you get is be consistent. That's the only advice I ever got on Twitch. Be consistent. That was it. Nobody taught me anything else of, like, how to do this, how to stream, how to grow. Nobody tells you anything. And it's like, you gotta get lucky. Basically, it's the truth. Have a gimmick or get lucky. And I don't have either. I can't do either, you know? I do like that this whole highway here is elevated. So yeah, I used all those. And then these are parks, so you can place the unlimited amounts of those. And I have to have a stop for the arena. And I'll go back to the work area here. Well, because I need to stop here too, don't I? Make that a loop. Come back. University, multiple stops. There we go. Could probably go up here. Make it a longer loop. Why not? Just more people, alright? Plus line 4. Doing biofuel on all of these. Let's do light blue. Or medium blue. Is medium blue a color? It is now! I made it a color. But some of these do get pretty tall though. Like the high density district ones for Shibuya get pretty tall. It's a good level of height. will be good for, you know, city centers, which is what Shibuya is. And we got our light blues over here that just need a lot of workers. And then I just need some light greens over here. Maybe a dark, like just a little dark green in here. Just a little bit. Not too much though. It's gonna take a while to build that up. So let's just go in order, as we always do. Medical stuff, I mean, I already have a hospital, so I don't need another hospital, but medical center here. Sidewalk cafe next to it. Little middle one. Yeah, we did police, fire. Probably need more fire over here. We have the bus loops. I didn't have a plan to add any more train stops on this map. Unless I wanted to, like, build out to here, but I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that, or if I even want to do that. Like I said, this might be like a one-time deal. I've learned my lesson about promising things. I'm not gonna promise anything. I just want to chill and build for a little bit. Relax. And play some cities. Schools. Elementary. Put this one in the center. We have a playground. A little slide. Large playground. These are not the right size that I need for the thing, and that's why there's different things that I need. But I just get lazy and then place things down. Does this have intercity buses allowed? Is that a thing? It doesn't say that, no. I think that only works on hubs, not stations. I don't have a bus hub here. So not a lot of people are actually going to move into this map. But that's alright. Could make a farm. Farm main building. I'll put it right in the middle there. big area. I mean, you can have several different farms, too. There's no limit to what we can do. There ain't no limit here. A lot of this is probably gonna need to be barn space, to be honest. Let's call it BR Plantation for now. And we got the workers, barracks. Okay. Is there space for windmills? Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah, we got some Japan stuff. Another soccer field over here. I said everything I wanted to say, and now I got nothing left to say. What is left to say about cities? The fact that probably a couple months from now, there will be another content pack. They said something like, "Oh, we'll talk about Cities Skylines 2 soon." If it ever comes to console, I don't even think I want to fucking play it. Pardon my French, but I don't think I care anymore about Cities 2. I was excited for it at one point, it came out, it sucked, and no, I don't know if I care. And I don't even feel guilty about that. It's like, hey, if it's bad, it's bad. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What am I gonna do about it, you know? What can I do? I can either play it or not. I think I'd rather save my money and not play it. As much as I would be interested to, like, try it out. Let's go, large crop field. Two of those. And then fruit. Large fruit. Actually, yeah. Let's do a medium fruit. And then one small crop. Doesn't really work that way, does it? Industrial roads or dirt roads? I mean, dirt roads look better for farming, in my opinion. They just don't carry as much traffic. But if it's gonna be just like tractors... on. Let me turn all this off. Oop, I need the zoning. I think. Yeah, this is 90s pop radio, but then there's also Harumi Nights FM, which I think comes with the other thing. This comes with the other, the DLC pack that we're using. The I don't know what they call it, Shibuya Nights, the expansion, Map Pack 4, whatever. There we go. And then put a road here, right next to the farm or the orchard. Cut that one in half. Ah, yeah, there we go. Farms. Oh. Yeah, I might need a road up here for these areas. Yeah, those are your major roads, or, well, technically minor roads. And then for industrial use stuff, we need these dirt roads. Do 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 do. Could be building something really interesting, and I'm wasting this time that we have to make a farm. I'll edit what these are in a second. Let's just do large barn. Couple big barns down here for storage. Okay, and then large grain silos. Put those all together. And then there's little warehouses for anything. These can be for zoned crops, but I'm not gonna do zoned crops, am I? Because that would change that. So, but this will bring it in, right? Can be imported for farming. Yeah, we can import zoned farming stuff. So that's what that'll be. And then one for crops, I guess, would be the next one we would need. So this... Because this is like produced stuff, so... I don't think crops is an option. Yeah. Apparently it's not an option for shipping, which doesn't make any sense. Because don't people need crops? Let's go potatoes. Potatoes there. Cotton for these ones. And then what kind of trees? It's fall season. I'm feeling apple. Apple trees. And these storages will fill up really quick. I probably have mentioned that a billion times in this game before, but if you're making any type of industry, your storage things fill up super fast. So don't be shy on using lots and lots of storage. Like a lot of storage. Yeah, I think we need some other source of power. Probably another solar. Another solar out here. Do with a parking lot for workers. Yeah, one little solar plant out there would help a lot. Something burned down. I don't know what it was. It was probably an important building for my mining. Wasn't the main building. Wasn't worker barracks. Wasn't maintenance. We may never know. Maybe it was storage. I don't think there's any storage that small. Worker issues. Welcome back to City Skylines. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to be employed. Just delete some of these. They'll get rebuilt. They'll get rebuilt. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I don't know where this would expand to. Down here somewhere. Maybe need a bridge. I'm cutting the farmland in half. It's probably the best way to do it, though. Gotta get out there somehow. Yeah, and like I need another connection across instead of going all the way around. I could turn this into like a four-way intersection thing, but I'm just not going to. Okay, so that's where this connects. Keep this at an angle. Just gotta keep re-snapping and repaving. Oh, it connected on its own. Look at that. It's so smart. You're so smart, video game. Still gonna give me a weird angle. And so, yeah, all this needs to get fixed. I don't want to go down there. I'm gonna keep it bridged up because it looks better. It dips down a little bit, but I think that's alright. Yeah, just pretend like there's water there, even though there isn't. Do, 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 do. And then these, that can be a different district by itself. Keep that lined up. We're on a 90 angle, what are you doing? Okay. There. Yeah. There might be other ways to angle it, but it's fine. That's all gonna be low-level green, probably. I'm not gonna build up on those spots. That's like that, I guess, considered outskirts of Barlow. Yeah, the question is, should this one be like a completely different style? Like a little pocket district, which would be really cool. And if this is all like Shibuya stuff, I should go like Little Tokyo. Or at a pagoda or something. That'd be super neat. Yeah, let's have some fun. Since it's Japanese style anyway, right? Let's see. Let's go. Heart of Korea. And then power, water, smoke. We'll do parks and education, even though I'm probably not. There's no space for that. But there is a Japanese style school that I can throw in. Wi-Fi. We'll do boost. Yeah, another double boost on that. Let's see. I know exactly what I'm looking for here. Just have to remember where it was. Because it might be under parks. Where's that pagoda? Where are you? Not a skyscraper. There you are, the temple. Yes. Okay, so let's throw some pink flower trees here too. Oh, and I can change the road style. That'll really do it a lot. I know what I'm doing. I know how to transform the map to make it look the way I want to. Let's do 2-lane with trees, but only for here. And then instead of the cherry blossoms, we can do something else. Let's see. Maybe the other pink trees. Are those too big though? What about the rhododendrons? Those don't really show up from a distance. That's the problem. The big oaks are too big. Boreal pines, that's too tall. Let's see what those shrubs look like. Does give me color. What was the other ones I was placing these down? These smaller linden trees. Those might work. Cause I don't want to go overkill on like pink cherry trees and stuff. I think too much will be unnecessary. I don't want to overkill it. Oh, definitely need a train stop there though. That's the problem, right? Japanese style train stop. Is it gonna be the up on the hubs or right here? Ground bypass or large ground station? Do 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 do. This is built for a double rail. Alright, single will be fine. Yeah, make sure that's allowed. Intercity. It's really the only way to do it. Put the Japanese garden across. The railway branch. This one doesn't need to connect to a road, which I always find weird. Squeeze that in there. Nice big tree. And then probably one of these. Maybe the market. And ramen. It's on the edges. Bring in more traffic. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do to make it more unique, too. Other than the style. Like in terms of the look of it. I mean, a lot of little alleys would do a lot. Like little walkways in between everything. I was thinking make it small, custom for this square, but it would be difficult to make something that tiny. I can do it, it's just a lot of work to do it. So this one is light green and dark blue. For this style of building. This area. Doo-doo. Let's see. Community school, library, high school. Large elementary. That kind of sticks out, and I don't know if I like the way that it sticks out there. And maybe encourage biking. Maybe that would help. But I want to boost traffic, I don't want to cut down traffic. Alright. Small park main gate. Switch to this. This is gonna be literally impossible. Unless I turn some of these roads into park paths. Which I guess I could potentially do. Let me just paint this area larger so I can work with it. Just call it Temple Grounds. That way I can make money for the city in this area from that pagoda. Advertisement campaign is probably all I need. Park path. Freeform. Yeah, let me take these roads out real quick. Make a space and then do something in the space. Like that, because I don't think you can snap this to a path. I think it has to be attached to a road, I'm pretty sure. And that won't count as a road. But I do have all kinds of ploppable things that would help. I think I should paint before. Or just use that. Like there's so many options to do here. And squeezing it all in is a bit much. Yeah, see, I don't know if I need to do that. It was a thought. Let's see. We could go crazy and do a trampoline park. A very respectable Japanese temple, and everybody's just bouncing around like an idiot. I mean, I think probably just go picnic. Do we want regular park tiles? I kind of want to go colorful. That's what I was thinking, is like, it's easier if I just paint with color tiles. Where are the other ones? I'm missing some colors here. I know there's some in the pedestrian list. Maybe those are the ones I need. Does this work on a path? No, of course not. Yeah, this flower plaza would work really great too. Ice cream. Let's see, sandstone, no. Maybe, yeah, maybe go full pink. Why not? Why not? Go crazy with it. Do 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 do. Should this be fenced in? I feel like probably. With like, yeah, this big wooden fence. Get an angle on that. And make sure this is unzoned. Okay. So, zoom in again. Yeah, place the pandas in there. There's no space for them. There is a panda thing, but there's literally no space. Yeah, this is such a small area. Maybe a ride would be crazy, but I don't want to ruin the integrity of the temple. Picnic. I put it backwards. Go this way. Yeah, I can do different lighting. I can do pretty much anything I want to do. This game has a billion options. And yeah, flower beds inside. Where as close as I can with it letting me snap it. Does this gazebo? One of these gazebos probably needs to be powered. Let's go with the green gazebo in the middle. Big rocks. Tall rocks. Does that ruin it? I think that's too crazy, yeah. Low vegetation. Do a few of these red trees. Not too many, just like 3 or 4. Do, do, do. And then an oak tree in there too. Look at that. Alright, that's pretty. Right? It's a very simple park, essentially. I just kind of spiced it up. Kind of spiced it up for the temple. And then things can build around it. Yeah, so the map pack 4 is available now for City Skylines, and of course the remastered version. Just make sure that your Shibuya, whatever, the Shibuya pack buildings are properly installed. There's a radio pack, 10 maps, and that's gonna do it for me today, guys, because like I said, I'm just completely burned out on Twitch right now. So make sure to follow me over on TikTok. I would appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy all of the content. Have fun in cities. Don't stop building. Don't stop believing. That's what Journey said one time. And I'll see you all in the real Japan for Ghost of Yote. I'm so excited to play Yote. And it's like coming up this week, so that's what we'll be streaming on Twitch.